Oh boy, here we go. This situation could turn messy fast. Can everybody please get back to the bars? If you truly love rap and hip hop, that is what you came for. When two rappers have a problem, take it into the booth, drop the records, and let the music settle the score. Anything beyond that starts feeling unnecessary. Now, 38 Spesh and Jadakiss have been trading shots ever since Spesh sat down with Bagview and called Kiss out directly.
I think it was a bad idea.
Why was it not a good song or a bad
Well, let me
song?
tell you why I think it was a bad idea. And I don't know who idea was. Maybe it was Fat Joe's. To sit there and have 50-year-old men making a song about the aroma of drugs is not too appealing. Like, who are y'all trying to aim for? Like, to be making songs about, like, the prescription drugs y'all taking to stay alive and shit. As a, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Like peptides and shit. You be rapping about peptides and motherfucking AARP and shit like that. What the fuck is wrong with you about the aroma of drugs? Like we old as 10, 15 years older than me. Talking about the aroma of drugs. Who idea was that? And then to diss me on it was stupid. A real drug dealer? Y'all gonna diss a real drug dealer that really sold drugs on a song? Kiss, you spit the verse, you got fucking Khaled and Fat Joe as your backup dancers. You wearing a book bag that another man gave you. You spit the verse, you spit the verse. Fat Joe, he more happy about your verse than his. DJ Khaled jumping on the couch, he don't know what's going on. He just happy to be around. We gonna talk this shit and understand this shit. I'm shooting everybody. Everybody gets shot the fuck up. Now back to this shit, that was a bad idea. I don't wanna hear no 50-year-old, damn near 60, talking about the aroma of drugs. You don't wanna hear that shit, you don't wanna hear that shit, but y'all don't want, y'all gotta play the industry game, I don't.
Jadakiss has answered with freestyles, but the pressure did not stop there. One of the artists signed to Kiss also jumped into the mix and aimed some sharp lines at Spesh.
Spesh on something, niggas think he acting wild. I told Kiss fall back, let me track him down. Catch him upstate soon as he back in town. I ain't gotta ask around, he smell like a black and mild.
Spesh on something, they think he acting wild. I told Kiss fall back, let me track him down. I got it. Catch him upstate soon as he back in town. I ain't gotta ask around, he smell like a black and mild.
I just told my young buck I'm gonna give him a deal if he bites you. You ain't even got enough money to talk to me. You're not even allowed to be talking to me in any type of way like that. I'm gonna spare you. You heard your joke to me, but my young boy ain't gonna spare you.
Niggas will walk you down ASAP. Don't get it confused, bro.
Tonight we gonna walk on. Matter of fact, tonight we gonna. I told him I'm gonna give him a deal.
Walk you down, bro. ASAP. It is already up. Green light is on your fucking mata. We on you, bro. You shitting me?
Then Jim Jones stepped into the drama after 38. Spesh mentioned him too. Last week, Jim fired back at Spesh and made it clear he was not planning to handle this one personally. Instead, he said, I got my little mans here. He's going to take care of you, not me. Today, it is Fat Joe's turn to answer 38 Spesh, and this one took a sharp turn fast. There is a clear pattern forming. Jadakiss and Jim Jones responded through music, but Fat Joe made it clear from the jump that he is not interested in keeping this inside the booth. Last week, Joe reacted to Spesh by saying, yo, I don't know who the bleep this guy is. Who is he? But fans quickly started digging, and they pulled up an old picture showing Fat Joe and 38 Spesh together.
Don't get messed up.
army suit and the junk is good.
That had people accusing Joe of acting like he never knew Spesh when the photo suggested otherwise. On a brand new episode of the Joe and Jada podcast, Fat Joe addressed that picture, but he also delivered a warning that sounded much bigger than another diss record. You might hear music, and you might hear drums, but Joe suggested it would not be coming from a studio.
I'm glad the beef with Fat Joe is over, man.
But was there ever a time you was beefing with somebody like, damn, we got to beef with him?
I think Fat Joe, man. Them Spanish niggas from the Bronx, them niggas, man, are just crazy. The Dominican, Puerto Rican niggas, like, them niggas, when it come to certain niggas they love, they gonna go all the way. Like Pistol Pete, he was gonna go all the way. Like Pete, my man, one time I ran into him in the Diamond District. He said I ran, but I put it on my father. I didn't run. But look, I had two of my mans with me. He had two little Spanish that look like they, dance with the knobs. He had two little grimy niggas with him. So, like, Joe got his brother was somebody. Joe had that was ready to die. You know, the in the Bronx to pull a machete out on you, start dancing.
Fat Joe told 38 Spesh, if you diss me, best believe it's going to be some kind of violence. Guys are going to be after you. And that is where things got uncomfortable. Everybody knows 38 Spesh is not likely to brush those words aside, especially when this started as rappers trading bars. What was supposed to be a competitive back and forth is now drifting into risky territory. Fat Joe sounded serious, but talk about people pulling up should still be treated as a warning, not proof that anything will actually happen. Now, before anybody twists this into something bigger, let's be clear. 38 Spesh started this by calling names and throwing shots on record, but Fat Joe's answer changed the whole temperature. Instead of dropping a verse and letting the fans judge the bars, Joe started talking like this was street business, and that is exactly why people are looking at him sideways.
Someone said we did not stick up for Jada in the interview. And I was like, you clearly didn't watch the interview. The first person to say that we defended Jada, you know who that was? 38 Spesh.
Shout to Static. Static was in the club. I seen he stopped the music. He said, listen, there'll be no 38 without Jadakiss and the locks in them.
I agree. Yeah, 38 don't deny that.
There will be no...
They led the foundation.
Yeah.
Let's straighten this out. What y'all don't understand is 38 did not say he's a better rapper than Jada. 38 did not say he had a better career than Jada. All 38 Special said was on one song, he felt like he had a better verse than Jada did on one song. That's it.
And this shit.
That's why he's saying he wants to be on another record with Jada. So if he does it again, then y'all can respect what he's saying for right now. He never said he's a better rapper than Jadakiss. He would not say that.
You know what this?
The picture made things even messier because Joe first acted like he had no idea who Spesh was. Then the internet pulled up proof that they had crossed paths before. So now fans are asking whether Joe was just trolling, trying to downplay him, or hoping nobody would find the receipt. Once that old photo surfaced, the I don't know him angle stopped hitting the same. And here is the wild part. Spesh never sounded like somebody begging for attention. He has built his name through gritty records, respected features, and straight bars, so telling him other people might come looking for him does not make the rap battle stronger. It only moves the spotlight away from the music and puts everybody in a dangerous position. That is why this response is getting so much backlash.
Come outside.
He talking top
come outside. We
Crazy
talking top
right
five.
now.
We talking top five.
He talking to top five. Real
Listen,
now.
you go play Sunday school.
I've never heard nobody talking top five.
Hey, yo,
like
hey,
that.
yo, and that's a, hey, man. Hey, he been ducking me since. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, that's how it is. He been ducking me since. It's, hey, man, you heard? Y'all gonna have to reorder y'all top five, man. You heard?
My
Y'all
God.
gonna have to reorder y'all top five, my nigga. It's new niggas and it's new niggas in the building.
Fans wanted Fat Joe to step into the booth, match the energy, and prove his point on wax. Instead, he gave 38 Spesh even more ammo. Because now Spesh can say, Joe avoided the lyrical smoke, leaned on his reputation, and tried to turn a rap challenge into something much darker. And this puts Jadakiss in a strange spot too, because the whole podcast is called Joe and Jada, but Kiss has been handling his side of the situation with actual music. He dropped bars, let his artists respond, and kept everything inside hip-hop. Fat Joe, on the other hand, sounded like he wanted to skip the record and jump straight to intimidation, and that contrast is impossible to ignore.
I think it was a bad idea. And I don't know who idea was, maybe it was Fat Joe's. But to sit there and have 50-year-old men making a song about the aroma of drugs is not too appealing, my nigga. Like, who are y'all trying to aim for? Like, y'all niggas should be making songs about, like, the prescription drugs y'all taking to stay alive and shit. As a, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Like peptides and shit. You niggas should be rapping about peptides and motherfucking AARP and shit like that. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas talking about the aroma of drugs? Like, we old as a bitch. Y'all niggas 10, 15 years older than me. Talking about the aroma of drugs. Who idea was that? And then to diss me on it was stupid. A real drug dealer? Y'all gonna diss a real drug dealer?
Now people are wondering whether Jadakiss agrees with Joe's warning or if he is just letting his co-host speak for himself. Kiss knows what real rap competition looks like, and he has never needed a crowd around him to prove he can handle pressure. That is why fans are watching closely to see whether he steps in, cools things down, or stays completely out of Joe's lane. 38 Spesh also has a decision to make now. He can answer with another record, address the warning directly, or refuse to let the conversation leave the music. The smartest move would be to keep it on wax, because once both sides start talking about real-world consequences, the bars stop being the main story.
Hold on, relax though, homie. Let's not talk this career. Relax though. All of you, we talk about a free man here. Listen though, I didn't get here from rapping, homie. I got here from playing the white man game. What the white man do? He see you take money to sing and dance. So I got money for you. I've been giving money to you for you to sing and dance. How the fuck y'all gonna talk about a career with me? Y'all can't, now you talking to a boss here. This is different when you talking to a boss. You're not talking to a nigga that.
Yo, he killed his life. I'm Kiss. I don't want to do a song. I don't want to sing and dance for you, nigga. Cause you think you the white man. He just said it. He just said he think he the white man. Why would Kiss do a song with you if you paying niggas, like you want niggas to sing it, like what? It's us against them. This is what you saying. This is what you saying. But what you doing, remember they say, yo, show me better than you can tell me? You saying one thing, but you paying niggas to sing and dance. You is the new slave owner.
But let's keep it real. The warning gave Spesh even more attention. People who were not following this battle are now checking his music, replaying the original shots, and asking why so many established names are reacting to one man. Fat Joe may have tried to shut the situation down, but instead, he made the whole thing feel bigger, louder, and far more personal. At the same time, Fat Joe's history is exactly why his words are landing so heavily. He has spent years telling stories about serious street situations, industry conflicts, and moments when things nearly went too far. So when he says people could come after 38 Spesh, fans are not hearing it like a playful podcast joke. They are hearing a veteran rapper making a statement that could easily be taken as a real threat. But that also raises a major question. Why give Spesh that kind of power? If Fat Joe believes 38 Spesh is beneath him, then responding with threats only makes the challenge look more important.
We too old for that. We ain't looking for that. But I want you to take an opposite look at the 38 Spesh situation. It's bigger than me. It's more honor in it than competitiveness and disrespect. From my perspective, that just shows you the GOAT, my G. Your pen game is top tier because I don't care where you from. Like I said, you go from That's cool and all.
It tells everybody that Spesh struck a nerve, and now the conversation is no longer about whether his bars were good. It becomes about why Joe reacted so strongly in the first place. And Spesh knows exactly how to use that angle. He can now frame the entire situation like he asked for competition, but Fat Joe refused to meet him inside the booth. That is a dangerous look in hip-hop, especially when Jadakiss and Jim Jones were both willing to answer with music. Still, nobody should be encouraging this to become anything beyond records. Street talk may create viral clips, but real-life consequences can destroy careers, families, and everything both sides have built. The strongest response now would be another track, not more warnings. Let the beat play, let the bars speak, and let the audience decide who truly won this round. What makes this even more interesting is that 38 Spesh has not built his reputation by chasing viral drama. His whole lane is sharp writing, underground respect, and records that make real rap fans stop and listen. So when bigger names start responding, it proves his words are reaching exactly where he wanted them to reach. Fat Joe may have thought that warning would end the conversation, but it could easily have the opposite effect. Spesh now has a fresh angle, a bigger audience, and more reasons to answer. He can question why Joe remembered the streets before he remembered the studio, especially when this entire issue began over lyrics. The fans are also starting to split into two sides. Some believe Fat Joe has every right to defend his name however he chooses, while others feel he crossed the line by suggesting that people could come after Spesh. Either way, that statement pulled the attention away from who had the better bars and placed it on Joe's reaction instead. And that old picture is still sitting in the middle of everything. Joe can explain it, laugh it off, or say they only met briefly, but fans already caught the contradiction. Once the internet finds a receipt, it becomes difficult to erase the first impression. Now, the pressure is on 38 Spesh to respond without letting the situation become reckless. He can hit back with clever bars, expose the weak points in Joe's story, and keep proving that music, not outside pressure, is where this battle should stay. Hopefully, this never goes further and both sides cool it down. The best outcome is simple. Keep the battle inside the music trade bars and let the fans decide. If that cannot happen, everybody should move on and enjoy what they built. These men have money, careers, families, children, and lives waiting for them. There is no reason for a rap disagreement to turn into something dangerous. Now, jump in the comments and keep it real. What do you make of Fat Joe's warning to 38 Spesh? Did Joe take this beyond where it needed to go? Or did Spesh bring that energy on himself by dissing him first? Like the video, subscribe to Dripzine, turn on notifications, and stay locked in for hip-hop drama.